Most people think elegance has to be bold to be noticed, but the most breathtaking homes whisper in soft pastels, in morning light on aged wood, in a single bloom placed just right. What you are about to see proves that true grace needs no grand gesture. Sometimes, beauty is simply knowing exactly when to be gentle. The moment you step inside, the entrance hall wraps you in something quietly magical. Soft sage walls and creamy white moldings feel like a warm handshake from the house itself. Morning light slips through sheer linen, landing gently on hand-painted florals and a console dressed with fresh blooms. Everything here whispers of arrival, of coming home to somewhere that has been waiting for you, thoughtfully arranged, sweetly fragrant, and entirely unhurried. Settling into this living room feels like exhaling for the first time all day. The blush and sage sofas invite you to sink deep, surrounded by botanical prints and shelves filled with beautiful, beloved things. Afternoon light pours through tall windows, drawing warm geometric patterns across the rug. It is the kind of room where conversation flows easily, tea goes cold because you forgot to drink it, and you never quite want to leave. There is something about this dining room that makes every meal feel like a small occasion worth celebrating. The celadone walls glow softly in morning light, the mahogany table gleams with quiet pride, and the botanical illustrations overhead feel like garden guests joining the table. You could almost hear the gentle clink of heritage china, smell the garden coming through the windows, and feel that wonderful anticipation of a long, unhurried Sunday lunch shared with people you love. This kitchen has the soul of a farmhouse and the grace of a manor. Sage cabinets, marble countertops, and ironstone ceramics stacked on open shelves create a space that is equally beautiful and wonderfully alive. Morning light pours through the garden window, turning everything golden. You want to bake something here, anything, just to have an excuse to linger. Hands dusted with flour, a pot of tea brewing, the whole room smelling of butter and spring air. This breakfast nook is the kind of spot you claim as your own from day one. Tucked into a sunny bay window, it is all gingham cushions, botanical topiaries, and that perfect quality of morning light that makes even ordinary coffee taste extraordinary. The duck-egg blue walls feel fresh and cheerful without trying too hard. It is simple, sweet, and absolutely irreplaceable, the spot where good mornings actually start, unhurried and warm, before the rest of the day finds you. Walking into this master bedroom feels like the rest of the world gently agreeing to wait. Blush peony wallpaper blooms softly around you. The four-poster bed layers on comfort like a whispered promise of deep sleep, and tall spring windows let daylight drift in at its own quiet pace. Everything is delicate without being fragile, a room that holds both beauty and rest with equal ease. You never want to rush through mornings here. You simply cannot. This guest bedroom has that rare gift of making visitors feel truly looked after. The soft lavender walls and white linen bed have a sweetness that feels personal rather than generic, like someone genuinely considered your comfort. Morning light falls across the writing desk, botanical prints bring the garden indoors, and the heritage striped curtains sway gently in the breeze. Guests always say they slept better here than anywhere. You completely believe them every single time you peek inside. Something about this home office makes thinking feel effortless. The sage green walls are grounding without being heavy. The mahogany desk sits squarely in a flood of garden light, and bookshelves full of cherished volumes surround you like quiet encouragement. It is productive but never cold, a room that holds both ambition and comfort gracefully. You could spend entire mornings here, lost in ideas, while the spring garden blooms just beyond the window, completely indifferent to your deadlines. This reading room is genuinely the heart of the house, even if it is the smallest room in it. Floor-to-ceiling shelves cradle books like old friends. The wingback chair in blush velvet is deeply, sinfully comfortable, and the window alcove catches the most beautiful afternoon light imaginable. Time moves differently here. An hour disappears without guilt. A cup of tea goes unfinished beside a vase of peonies, and the outside world stays politely, wonderfully far away. The sunroom belongs entirely to spring and refuses to let you forget it. Light pours through every pane, blossoms press close against the glass outside, and rattan sofas dressed in sage and blush make it almost impossible to stand up once you have sat down. It is the room that blurs the line between indoors and gardens so gently you barely notice. Somewhere between the topiaries and the billowing voile, you realize this is exactly the kind of room you always imagined having. The covered terrace is where this house breathes deepest and slowest. White columns frame views of flowering dogwood and climbing roses. The pale blue ceiling overhead carries that traditional southern charm, and painted iron chairs with blush cushions make every afternoon feel worth extending. A light breeze carries the scent of lavender from the pots lining the balustrade. It is neither fully inside nor entirely outside, just beautifully suspended between the two, in that perfect colonial spirit of unhurried outdoor living. At the center of the house lies this courtyard, and it quietly holds the whole home together. Wisteria threads through white arcaded columns, peonies overflow from a stone planter, and dappled spring light falls through the lantern above like something from a dream you have had before. Sitting here with the glass doors open and the scent of herbs drifting past, you feel the house surrounding you on all sides, not closing in, but gathering you close, warmly and completely. Graceful living was never about perfection. It was always about intention, choosing colors that calm you, textures that comfort you, and spaces that genuinely feel like yours. A home built on heritage and softness does not just look beautiful. It reminds you, every single day, that the way you surround yourself with beauty is its own quiet, deeply personal form of joy.